Hey love bugs! Welcome or welcome back to another video. My name is Lenny. In today's video, we're going to be doing an unboxing of my new phone, what's on my iPhone, and me decorating my new phone case. It's clear and the possibilities are endless. Sit back, relax, grab a sweet treat, and let's get on with the video. Hope you guys enjoyed the unboxing. I was struggling a lot but I got my phone a couple days ago and I am not used to this compared to my other phone. This is like the size of my Switch OLED, just not as wide, and honestly I didn't think it was gonna be that significant of a difference until I picked up this one and compared it to my other one. I was like, wow, like my old phone I never even felt, and this one I'm like, this is hefty. I won't, but I could. Anyway, so I've spent the past couple days since I got this redecorating, revamping, because my old phone was everywhere. It was so scattered and I didn't really have one set theme, and it was all in folders. It was all just shoved in folders. Every time I was looking for an app, I never even went into the folders. I would just like search, and I would just search for the app that I was looking for because there was no way I was gonna find it in my old phone. So when I got this new one, I was like, oh, I need to revamp everything. I need to put things out of folders. I need to put it in a proper place because I'm not figuring this out again. I'm not doing this. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of folders, even though literally my last phone, it was all folders. So moving on. I've spent the past couple days too much time actually redecorating my phone, realizing that hours has passed and I didn't even notice. Such an issue actually, but I had a lot of fun, so I do it again. Don't regret. All right, so we're gonna start with my lock screen. As you can see, it's a DS. I had always growing up, I had the red and black DS. Every time I tried to find a wallpaper for that, it did not exist. It only was in pink and people put stickers on it and I was like, yeah, make one that's black and red. Like that's what I always had. That's what I always chose. Black and red color combo girly. Always and forever been that girl. But I was like, this is cute. I don't care. We're gonna roll with it. But anyways, you can see by the bad graphic, I literally took a picture of my DS of my favorite game growing up. Style Savvy. If you know, you know. If you don't, you missed out on a great time because so great. It's such a great game. I got so far in the game. It was gonna be niche unless you played this game, but there's a delivery guy, Brad or Chad, I can't remember his name, that came to your door and I always wanted her to date him, but I was so far in the game and then I found out, no, I was so far in the game and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna start over. Biggest regret of my life. Biggest regret of my life is starting over on that game because I found out later that once you hit a certain amount, you go on a date with him and I was so mad. I lost all my progress and I was so upset of why I did that. But you know what? I digress. We're gonna get back there. I'm gonna grind on that game again because whatever. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why. It was quarantine. I was bored and I was like, you know what? Time for a fresh start. Should not have touched my Style Savvy game. Anyways, Style Savvy, one of my favorite games. I love that game so much. But yeah, so I have my Style Savvy game here and it's on the DS. And of course I just have the date and the time, and then I have a motivation app or like an affirmation app. That's what that is. I'm capable and strong. So every time I unlock my phone, it will be a different affirmation, or every time I open my phone, it'll be a different affirmation. Love that app. We will get into that later. And then just have a little pic of Saturn there. All right, when you first open my phone, this is the screen that you get. I kind of went for a very nostalgic theme. It's just what I wanted, is what I was feeling. I found my old iPod, like my little iPod that's like hot pink, and I found my little iPhone 5, I think, and I was in my iPod Touch. I was really in my feels, so I was like, I need to bring this back. I need to bring this nostalgia back. So that's what this is. That was the vibe I was going for. I got this little iPod here, and it can flip through photos. I have like 10 different photos set on that, and the pinks that these iPods is because I had a little pink iPod, so I wanted to bring that back. But yeah, I went for like an Animal Crossing theme because I love Animal Crossing. Also another quarantine addiction I had, and I haven't played it in a really long time. But if you guys want to know about my island, I'm gonna tell you regardless. My island is crystal and it's all filled with pink female villagers and we have a blast here. It's such a good time. Anyways, so yeah, I went for this little Animal Crossing theme because I thought it was really cute. I thought, okay, like I love Animal Crossing, and I thought it matched the background perfectly of the little plaid. Like, did you guys ever have those plaid shorts in elementary school? Because I was obsessed with those. Like, that was with every outfit and I slayed that. I will say, I will admit, I slayed that, and sometimes I kind of want to get those again. That was a good time. That was when life was good. I'm trying to bring that back. Anyways, so yeah, so this is it. We have maps, we have notes, we have calculator, mail, phone, messages, FaceTime, weather, settings, camera, app store, photos. I don't think I really need to show you any of these things. Maybe I'll show you camera because I mean, this is what I see right now. But it's really cool. It was the first thing that I was messing around with, but there's like a little sidebar on the phone, and yeah, I think it's so cool that you could just quickly adjust it with a little sidebar button here. And I think that, yeah, it's just like a camera. Like, I think that's so cool. Like, okay, we'll see if I use it. I haven't used it yet other than right now and check it out, but it seems pretty cool and pretty quick and easy just to switch over to one thing to another. Probably great at concerts, but I'll keep y'all updated about that. So this is the sidebar. I have a little Stardew Valley little moment here. I love Stardew Valley, so I think I went for a lot of games for this phone, but it's just like all nostalgic. It's all very me. But yeah, so I have a little Stardew here, just says the date, battery, time, and then I have a little tarot of the day right there, and then all the angel numbers because I see them so often and I never know what they mean, so I always like to have them where I could just quickly swipe, see it real quick, and move on. I have another thing that is like tarot of the day again, but it's a 3-card pool, what the moon is right now, battery, and then I have this little flip through of all my friends and my dogs and stuff. Yeah, so it's super fun, super cute. And then I have the weather. I have my Aura ring. Love my Aura ring. It just, my sleep cycle. My Spotify, what I was listening to, Matt Bennett concert 2025. I'm going in a month and I'm so excited, so I was trying to prepare myself because I needed to know what songs he's gonna play so I can scream out loud the lyrics. So as you can see, my screen time is really high right now, and I have a reason for this. It was because I was, in fact, doing my phone. I was finishing up and it took me a lot of time, and you're gonna see why it took me a lot of time. But it was also, you're gonna see TikTok. It was not scrolling. It was to upload my clips from my last YouTube video into smaller clips because I haven't done that. I've been pushing it off. So I had to do that. So yeah, that's what I was doing. I was editing those and putting that in. I was also filming a Sew With Me video. I was editing that. So a lot of editing on TikTok, but Trust. I also think it's connected to my iPad and my MacBook because it's saying Hulu and CapCut. I was on for apparently 36 minutes turning those clips into clips, and Hulu was watching Bob's Burgers while I was eating. And then I have this little iPod thing here that turned on, and it's a little Pac-Man, and you just go and collect little things. I just thought it was fun. Is it necessary? No, but it's fun. So yeah, so then this is just the normal apps that are on the home screen, and then down here I have my Duolingo. We love my Duolingo. I take this very seriously. I'm at 337. You know that's right. I think me and my brother have a week trial and stuff like the super. Those 5 hearts. I cannot. And then I have down here the duck, the little duck Wobble. I love Wobble. I was talking about this in my last video. It is so awesome. You get to take care of a duck. This is my duck Dill. I could pet him. I'm petting Dill. Yeah. And it tells you how you're feeling. Like, I'm feeling really good. And then it asks you if you want to talk about it. Not right now. So you could feed him. And then there's so many different things to do. You have sparkles. You write a letter to yourself or your past self or your future self. And then there's pleasant activities. Things you kind of forget to do that you enjoy. A gratitude jar. I use this every day. Just say one thing I'm grateful for. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A safe place. It gives you a different prompt to just ease yourself and put you in a safe place. Moonlight. I think that's like music and stuff. Worry box. I also love this one when you're worrying about something. You can just write something and then you can let it go. You just goes into the abyss safely and you let that worry go. I love that one. 1 minute breathing. Outdoor walk. Proud dandelion. So that's when you write one thing you're proud of yourself for today. Treasure box to capture any joyful moments. A thank you note to anybody or just to yourself. Meditation. A mood diary. Bamboo forest. I also love this. You can share anonymous notes into the forest and people can receive them and they can type back, or they can pass it on to somebody else to get some guidance and wisdom, and you could contribute as well, or you could just write something and then delete it, keep it to yourself. I think this one's like yoga, I mean Tai Chi, but I haven't used that one. But yeah, so I love this app. It is great. It was what I was talking about in my last video. It's so good for your emotions and your mood and really being in tune with yourself and understanding how you feel. And then I have Atoms, again another app that I was talking about in my last video. It was by the same person who wrote Atomic Habits, and pretty much it shows all your habits. And so drink water because I want to become a hydrated person, read because I want to become a productive person. So it's creating habits to change your identity. So then it tells you a daily lesson, and so today's daily lesson is make the good habits obvious, which that is when he describes that if it's out of sight, out of mind, that you're less likely to do it, but if you put it in front of you, then you're more likely to. So making it obvious so you can't pass up on doing it. So yeah, so got Duolingo, Quabble, and Atoms, and then this is another one of my favorites, Finch. I love this one so much. It is so awesome, and I have a long streak. This is Primrose, my penguin. She's a pink penguin. I love her so much. I'm feeling great right now. So yeah, so then it just has all my habits, things that I want to keep track of, and then I chat with her. So right now she was in England. She went to New York, she went to England, and right now she's in Hawaii. When you do more and more tasks, your energy bar fills and she's able to go on adventures. So she watched Zootopia, and then you can just talk to her. Yeah, and she's so cute, and you can have little friends on this and you could send them a little encouragement, and it's so good to just hold people accountable and hold yourself accountable. And there's different quests that you can do. There's different shops. You get all these energy, so you can buy stuff, so you could see if you want to shop for her. And you can also make a bedroom. So this is her bedroom. Her bedroom is so cute. I love her bedroom. But yeah, so you could decorate her bedroom and you could change her colors, travel to different places. So I've already been to New York, but I just traveled to Hawaii, so I'm trying to discover it 100%. But yeah, so every time you unlock tasks, her energy bar will fill and you go on adventures together, and it's just a way to hold each other accountable. All right, and so this is the second page, and so we have my affirmation app. Like I said, this is my I Am app. I love this one. I'm the funny one. Duh. But yeah, so you just scroll and it just tells you different affirmations. And then I also have motivation. It's another one. I think it's the same creator of I Am, and it's again the same thing, some affirmations, some quotes. And then I have vocabulary, which it tells you a different vocab word every day. Altruistic, and it will speak to you. It'll tell you can like it, you can save it, you can share it. But yeah, it's just a way to learn new vocab words. It will tell you a whole bunch of different ones. It's just a great way to expand your vocab instead of saying like in every sentence like me. And then I also have my facts app where I just read facts. Some of the ones that I get, I'm like, there's no way that's true, and I have to go look it up, and then it turns out it is, and I'm like, okay, that's insane. I have to like go confirm, but it's always been correct. So yeah, it's a fun way to know little facts. But then I also, on my second page, I have contact, Amazon, YouTube, my Kindle app, reminders, Safari calendar, just more of the basics. And then y'all aren't ready for this one. This is like, I love this page. It's so me. If you know me at all, this is so me. You guys aren't even ready for this. Isn't it beautiful? Isn't it fabulous? Isn't it amazing? Look at that. I have always been a Wii kid. I don't care what anybody says. Like, I know how everybody was like, oh, PS2 or Xbox. Okay, I did love both of those. I was a big fan of PS3, but the Wii always has been in my room. I've had that Wii since 2009. But yeah, so I love this page. So it has, please insert a disc. We all know this one. If you don't, I'm so sorry, you should. So great. Yeah, I also have Picto Chat, and again, Style Savvy, the opening of Style Savvy, because I love that game. And then I have a little Nintendo dog from the Wii. Yup. And then I also have Mario Kart DS. I have the opening again, Style Savvy, and then Disney Magic World 2. But yeah, this is what it's usually. I have Netflix, Spotify, Health, Pinterest, Life 360, Goodreads, Shop, Etsy. I have Find My, Wallet, Letterboxd, and Instagram. All on this page. What a jump it is to go from the Animal Crossing to the Wii, because it's such a completely different vibe. And then we're gonna jump vibes again. My sewing vibes. Another one. We have my nostalgic vibes of like my childhood, and then we have my old lady hobby. So, you know, whatever. This took me so long. Both of these took me so long. Getting it exactly perfect. And there's one on here that isn't exactly perfect, and you could probably see it. I'm not gonna point it out. You can guess which one it is. And it kind of makes me really mad, and I tried to do it like a million times and I couldn't, and so I gave up. I was like, you know what? It's whatever. But yeah, so this is where I have some of my games, and then I have my streaming services, more of them, and then some more health apps, mental health apps, you know. So we have Roblox, we have the Aura Ring, Minecraft, ChatGPT. Everyone kind of needs that now. The Moon Calendar, Labyrinthos, Opal, Journal, Hulu, Peacock, Disney Plus, and Prime Video. And I have a little ladybug, a little pet, because I have that in my car and I love her. I've had her forever. We all know Roblox. If you don't, get on it, because I love that game. Laundry Simulator, newest addiction, really bad. I had that addiction in quarantine, and then I forgot about it, and then I recently went back to it, and I was like, oh no, it's not good. Yeah, so we have the Aura, Minecraft. Wait, I already said all that. Yeah, so then Moon Calendar just tells me where the moon is, just like earlier. Labyrinthos is learning tarot cards. I always want to learn tarot, and I always go back and forth. I learn some, and then I let it go for a while, and then I learn it again. Always going back and forth. But I love this app. It teaches you, quizzes you. So it's a pretty good app. Opal, another one of my obsessions right now. It tells you how much time you are spending on your phone. Obviously, this is like a different screen time, but it actually blocks you. Because my issue that I was having in my last video, like I said, was that I was getting blocked. I had a 2-hour limit on both Instagram, Pinterest, and TikTok. And every time I was scrolling on Instagram and I got that pop-up, I would just ignore it. Just like called it a day. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna ignore you. But this does not let you. It makes you go through a whole bunch of stuff if you want to unlock it, and it's not worth it. So I just let it be. But it really tells you what you are doing, what's distracting, what's productive, where you're at, how much time you're saving. So these are some of mine. I have Good Sleep Good Light, which is from 8:30 to 6:30 a.m. But then I have also the morning, which is 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. So it's pretty much 8:30 to 10 a.m. I'm not on Instagram or any social media. And then on the weekends, it's till 11. And then you can set it up. You can choose what you want to do. Right now, it told me, oh, right here, my progress. I spent an average of 4 hours and 45 minutes per day. 30% of the time that I was awake. My screen time is down 32%. So that's awesome. And then it shows you. So when I first joined, it's like I was gonna spend 32 years looking down on my phone and saying work. It's now 11. Take that up. We only want to go lower, okay? In this instance, we want to go lower. But yeah, so it just tells you a little recap and like what you need to do. But yeah, I love Opal. Great. Newest edition. So if there's any app that I recommend, it is definitely Bobble, Finch, Adams, Opal. All great. Those are what I was searching on my phone for. And yeah, finally found something. It was awesome. And then for the last page, it's just a little astrology, horoscopes, just having a little thing, but it just tells me where we are right now and how that affects me. So yeah, 21 minutes that I was recording that, a little insane. But yeah, that's a little tour of my phone. I hope you guys enjoyed. I feel like the epitome of me, even though it's a whole bunch of different aesthetics, that's just who I am. I am a whole bunch of different aesthetics. I can never pick one. I won't ever pick one. It just won't happen. I can't do it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that little phone tour after the unboxing. And now, because she's so plain, we love her. We love her. She's such a gorgeous color, but she needs some love here. She's too new. She's not me yet. The inside, she's me. This is not me. So I'm gonna tell you my idea that I had. I was a genius. I am a genius. I had such a great idea because there's so many possibilities that I can do with this pop socket since it's clear. And at first I was like, okay, I want it to be one of my favorite Wii games. If you guys know, Disney Channel All-Star Party. Nobody ever knows what that game is. I love that game. It's been my favorite game forever. And then I was thinking, well, I also want Just Dance, or I want Hannah Montana the movie, or I want Pitch Perfect, or I want a CD. I have so many options in my head. I can't just choose one to just mod podge to this and have that be that forever and try to rip it off. So I came up with a genius idea. I bought these magnet sheets a long time ago. I voted for my lockers over here to make my stickers into magnets because it was bare and empty and I had no magnets. And I was like, if it needs to be me, me, it needs to have magnets, and I have a ton of stickers. So I bought like 100 sheets. It was like $5 I think on Amazon. And then I thought about it and I was like, oh my god, do these stick together? And they do. So I want to do is I want to cut one of these sheets and I want to put it on the back of this pop socket, and I'm gonna make it like a circle. You guys are gonna see when I actually do this. And then I'm gonna print out a whole bunch, and this comes off because it's just a little film, and I'm just gonna place them all on here, cut them out, and we're just gonna stick them to here. Genius moment. I know, give me that applause, because who else would think of? Probably a lot of people, but hey, you know what, I want a little bit of validation here. I just feel like a genius for this. I feel like I'm the first person to do this, okay? And I'm gonna keep believing that. So yeah, so we're gonna go make that, and I'm still not entirely sure what I want to do with this background yet. I keep going back and forth about what I want to do. At first I was gonna collect fruit stickers because I think that'd be really cool, but that would take so long. But I want to keep that nostalgia going, so we're gonna see what I end up doing. But I think right now we are gonna go focus on this pop socket because we need to do that. We need to do that. So yeah, go do that. Go make this. Let's see if it works, or then this is just embarrassing. Well, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed the unboxing, the phone tour, and me decorating the case from the outside. I love the pop socket. It's everything I wanted and more. I am in fact a genius, and I was right. I post every Fridays. Follow my social medias, and that's it. Thanks for watching. Later, love bugs.